Hello. Good morning to all of you. How are you? I'm Arvind again with you. I was absent for some days because of some unavoidable reason. My wife was sick and I had to take her in for her treatment. Sorry, again I'm with you. Okay. So today I will teach you figure of speech. Okay. This is useful for class 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th also. For competitive examination, especially for CLAT, it is very important. Okay. So you should know what is figure of speech. In another way, you can say it is literary device. What is literary device? What is figure of speech? It is the terminology used by different writers, novelists, poets, dramatists to make their writings, to make their creation emphatic and impressive. Okay, there are so many figure of speech. Okay, for example, simile, metaphor, metonymy, litotes, climax, anticlimax, hyperbole, exaggeration, repetition, alliteration, bathos. Okay, oxymoron, antithesis, transperiphetet. Oh, there are many, but for your class 10th and 12th, you should know at least 6 or 7 figure of speech. What are these? These are simile, metaphor, irony, personification, alliteration, hyperbole, okay, oxymoron, etc. Nothing more, personification. Okay, that is enough for you. Okay, so today I will teach you what is simile. Okay, listen to me. Simile, this is a figure of speech in which there is comparison between two objects with the help of like or as. Okay. Again, I'm telling you. Similarly, in this figure of speech, there is comparison between two objects with the help of like or as. For example, he runs like a horse. Okay. Another thing, she is as beautiful as moon. So in both these sentences, we get comparative word that is like or as. So it is called simile. Okay. Now, for example, William Wordsworth was wandering like a cloud. Okay. So it is like has been used. It is called simile. What is metaphor? Metaphor, it is also a figure of speech, but it is opposite of simile. What is it? In simile, we get the comparative word like or as, but in metaphor, you will not get any comparative word. Comparative word. Word. For example, he is a lion in the battlefield. Here we get the word he has been used as lion, but there is no any comparative word. Chopra is the morning star of English literature. We get Chopra, he is like a morning star, but there is no any comparative word. Camels are the sheep of deserts. It is called metaphor. Okay. Now, I'm telling you about irony. What is irony? Irony, this is also a figure of speech. And in this, there is a contrast between what one says and what one means. Okay. So, you should know, for example, it has opposite meaning. It is so nice of you to tell my secret. Means, I'm not happy, I'm not pleased, but it is so nice of you to tell my secret. Okay. So, it has opposite meaning. Look here, I have given you here the definition of simile. Okay, you will get here. Okay, look here. Similarly, in this figure of speech, there is comparison between two objects with the help of like or as. Example, he runs like a horse, he is as beautiful as moon. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Metaphor, in this figure of speech, there is comparison between two objects without using like or as. He is a lion in the battlefield. Okay, now I'm just going to write here the definition of irony. Third one is your irony. In this Hmm. In this figure of speech, there is contrast between what one says and what one means. For example, it is so nice of you to tell my secret. This other opposite meaning. It has opposite. It has opposite meaning. Look here, okay? Look here. Irony in this figure, there is a contrast between what one says and what one means. It is so nice of you to tell my second. This is the example, okay? So after that, I will teach you what is personification, okay? Okay. In personification, we get the human activity or human qualities is referred to some non-living thing. For example, flowers are smiling. Okay, the the sun is smiling in the sky. The flowers are dancing. Okay, so it is called your personification. Personification. Look here. Or personification means human qualities or activities are referred to non-living things. Example, the flowers are dancing. Look here. Flower dancing, this is human qualities. How will the flower dance? It is not possible. But this is your human qualities. Human qualities. Okay? For example, the sun is smiling in the sky. Okay? Smile, this is your human qualities. Human activities or qualities. Okay? So So it is here. So look here. So it is called your personification. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just going to tell you about oxymoron. Okay. Oxymoron means it has two opposite words come side by side. Oxymoron. Okay. Look here. Oxymoron. Oxymoron. Two opposite words come side by side. What is it? Two opposite words come side by side. Means for example, it is an open secret. Look here. Secret is itself secret, but it is open secret. It is opposite word. For example, it is an open secret. Okay. Another thing, it is an original copy. It is an original copy. Look here. So it is open and secret. It is never, whenever there is secret, it is never open. But it is open secret. It is opposite word. Original copy. This, or whenever it is original. Why will you use a copy? So it has opposite words come side by side. Okay. Now I'm just going to tell you about hyperbole or exaggeration. Okay, what is hyperbole? Hyperbole means when things are exaggerated fancifully to produce heightened effect. Okay, means suppose I have this is the line from Daffodils of William Wordsworth. Wordsworth says, 10,000 saw I at a glance. It doesn't mean that he has counted 10,000 and saw it. It is never possible. It simply means that the poet wants to tell us that he saw a large number of golden daffodils. Okay, so he says 10,000 saw I at a glance. It is hyperbole or uh, exaggeration. Okay, so it is here hyperbole or exaggeration. It is expressed fancifully to produce heightened effect. Heightened effect. Okay. 10,000 saw I at a glance. Look here. This is the line of Wordsworth, William Wordsworth from Daffodil. Daffodil. Okay. Look here. Look here. The sentence after the to understand sentence, you will get everything clear to you. 10,000 saw I at a glance means the poet saw 10,000 daffodils once at a glance. But it is not possible. It simply means the poet simply wants to tell us that he has seen a lot of daffodils scattered by the side of lake. So hyperbole again, it is expressed principally to produce heightened effect, to express in exaggerated manner. Okay. Now here I would like to tell you about alliteration. Alliteration, and you should not have any confusion between alliteration and repetition. Okay, alliteration it starts with consonant sound. Okay, okay. For example, they they have their alliteration. Alliteration start with consonant sound. Okay, they have their they have their exit and their entrance. Look here. Look at this is the line of a poem as you like it. Okay. No, no, it is seven ages, or all the words are stage. This is the poetry of William Shakespeare. Okay, he says in seven ages poetry, or all the words are stage is the name of the poet. In this poetry, the poet has used this line. Okay, so it is here, dear, dear. It is repeated. So it is called alliteration. Or and don't have any confusion between alliteration and repetition. In repetition, we get the repetition of word. Repetition of word. For example, in repetition, you can say it since it, since I, since this, since everything. Okay. So it is called alliteration. Since is repeated. Since means without. Okay. It is called repetition. 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 Same word is repeated. Okay. After certain interval. For example, since is, since I, since is, it is. Okay. So look at since. This is repeated. Since means without. Okay. The word since it is repeated. This is also the line of seven ages. Okay. So look at these are the important figure of speech for you. So you will, if you know all these things, it will help you to use. And except this, there are a lot of figure of speech in English literature. Okay. So up to here, I would like to tell you bye. Okay. Again, we will meet in next video. Sorry again, I'm sorry. I did not provide you video for 3 or 4 days because of some unavoidable reason. Now I will continue with you. Thank you to all of you. Like it, share it, and subscribe it. Thank you.